My name's Klement. I'm the Director of High School Youth and Young Adults at St. Anne in Coppell, Texas in the Diocese of Dallas. And this was the second year that we traveled to the Diocese of Piura, Peru on mission. I was exploring different options, and in that process I came across and met a priest, Father Joe Ewan. I heard him, was so impressed with him, and saw the work that they do through his parish, Santissimo Sacramento. They provide housing, they feed missionaries from all over the United States that go to his parish to serve in a wide variety of ways.
When we arrived in Peru, the people there were just so happy to see us. They had a lot of like blown up balloon things, and they were just waiting at the airport for us. And so initially you got off the plane and you were just like, all right, this is gonna be awesome.
They went way above and beyond making us feel welcome. Down there, like, they literally live a life without walls, without windows and without doors. They have just these, in some of the communities we were working in, some just huts.
All of our work sites were probably about 25 minutes outside of the main city. So every morning we would get up and pile in cars and drive out to the farther out cities.
A lot of the guys would be building bamboo houses for families. So every day you had the opportunity to sign up. You could build houses, you could deliver food packages to families. It was a day long to build a house that's supposed to last about 10 years. So you kind of, by the end of it, you felt pretty good about yourself, even though it could be hot but yeah, it was definitely rewarding to meet the family and to know that you just kind of built them a house that they could live in for 10 years.
These certain families would be adopted by American families. They would pay $300 a year, and that would deliver this family's food supply once a month. It
was like Christmas for a lot of these people. Is that like once a month that they would always be really excited, especially the children. I mean, you see these little kids reach into this can, like the bag, and pull out like a can of leche, like sweetened condensed milk, and like have that be like the best day of his life, and runs around and shares it with everybody.
One day Father Joe took a group of us out to take communion to the sick. There's one man that was blind and he lived in a shack by himself, and just to see Father Joe be able to take communion to this blind poor man in a remote village and to be there and to pray with him, it was just Christ himself. It was just really beautiful experience for me, being in the homes of these poor and suffering and elderly.
You didn't have time to feel bad for these people, that they were so poor, because they didn't feel sorry for themselves. I mean, they realized that they were poor. When you delivered food and they were crying, they realized that they were poor, but it was more tears of thank you. Now, you made my life a little bit brighter.
Many people will say, well, why do you need to go to Peru? Because there's plenty of poor here. And I would just say that the best chance of getting young adults to see the poor here and be inspired to go serve the poor here would be to give them an experience like Peru. And they need to have that immersion experience to open their eyes. Really, an experience of the poor and a mission experience like this should bring us back humbled by all that we have, wanting to live more simply and wanting to serve the poor around us in our own country.
You see so many people down there who, like I said, have absolutely nothing, but they do have faith.